This is going to be a very in-depth video, so please bear with me. I've got a lot of great information that you need to know about the forecast cloud cover, about the heavy rain severe threat following the total eclipse, and an incredible video that you must see from my colleague, meteorologist Dan Skoff at KNWA up in Fayetteville, our sister station. And you've got to see this video that he made, very important. But first, I got my moon pies, and I've got my cosmic brownies. So to the Arkansas Storm team that'll be in the studio, Bob and Laura, we're good to go. All right, I want to show you what Dan Skoff says. And again, I didn't even think about this, and he has a great demonstration. I want to share this with you.
I have some really important safety information for viewing the total solar eclipse. Now let's say you have a telescope and you don't have a solar filter over the lens, but you think, I'm just going to look through the viewfinder with my eclipse glasses. Well, let me show you what happens here. Let's say you don't have a solar filter, you're pointed at the sun, and you go down to look at the sun with your eclipse glasses. Watch what happens. In a matter of seconds, you are burning a hole into the retina of your eye. Please, if you are going to view the eclipse with a telescope, you have to have a filter over the lens. I have some really important...
Okay, so I didn't think about that. Very important. So I want to thank meteorologist Dan Skoff for doing that demonstration. That was fantastic stuff. Don't do that. You don't want to use these with the telescope. Have that solar filter, as he said, on the telescope. All right, I've got some really fascinating data. You remember how we've been saying that the eclipse, during the total solar eclipse, the temperature and the path of totality will drop based on past eclipses across the world, 5 to as much as 10-degree drop. And so the computer model, the high-resolution computer model, is now seeing a decrease in the incoming solar radiation and decreasing the temperature during the eclipse. And I think it's going to be even more pronounced than what the computer models are showing. But take a look at this. We're going to start off. This is the HRRR at 1 o'clock Monday afternoon. Pay attention to the path of totality here. DeQueen, Arkadelphia, Hot Springs, and Little Rock. So from 1 o'clock, then we go to total eclipse. Watch this. Down to 74, 71 Hot Springs. It's not a big drop according to the model, but I think it'll be even bigger than what you're seeing here. And then watch this. And then when the sun comes back out and the temperatures go back up. And look how, by the way, I'm going to get to more on this a little bit later on, but look at tomorrow night how the temperatures stay up. Clouds and heavy rain. More on that in just a second. I told you I've got a lot to talk about. So, forecast track. Now, I want to explain to you that what the computer model here is probably not indicating, and I could show you some vertical profiles of relative humidity. I may do that in another video. But between 20 and especially up towards 30,000 feet, the moisture level increases, meaning those are those high wispy cirrus clouds, that little thin layer of overcast. It's not going to be overcast, but that thin layer of clouds. And I don't think it's being depicted well here, but I think they're going to be present in portions of the state. This is 10:30 in the morning. You see here low cloud cover. That's probably going to dissipate in far southwest Arkansas by the time we get to the eclipse. But look at the path of totality. It's a remarkable improvement, showing hardly any cloud cover. Do I buy that? No, I don't. But what I do think is that we're going to have decent to good viewing conditions. I do not think we will have completely cloud-free skies for everybody. But that's 12:30. Look how in the path of totality, it looks pretty good. Now, it says here, you say, oh, I'm not going to go to Clinton, 61%. Don't buy these numbers literally. It could be 0% in Clinton. It's just a computer model. Look at it as a whole, how you see a little bit more cloud cover in southwest Arkansas compared to northern Arkansas. So don't take these numbers literally. I think Clinton's going to have good viewing conditions too. Greenbrier, big events going on up there. So this is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Again, don't look at the numbers literally, but just look at the conditions, the sky conditions in that path of totality. Not bad. A lot better than what they could have been. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, I want to extend this further because look at the rain increasing from south to north. Locally heavy rainfall, maybe a stronger thunderstorm or two. And boy, I tell you what, when you wake up on Tuesday morning, Heavy rain, especially across central and eastern Arkansas, more coming up from Texas, so travelers are going to have to deal with that. There's already a flood watch in effect for southern Arkansas, basically in a line from DeQueen to Pine Bluff over towards Stuttgart southward. And I think there's a chance this gets expanded up a little bit further towards the north and east. I would say in this general area right here. So Ashley and Chico County will probably get added to that. So how much rain? Let's look at let's look at a computer model and then the forecast. This is a computer model, and as I told you with the cloud percentage forecast, don't look at the numbers literally. Just know, see that area where the flood watch is in effect, it shows 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 inches of rain. Arkadelphia, you're not going to get 9.32 inches of rain, but you're going to get several inches of rainfall. Somebody in here is going to get a lot of rainfall, that's for sure. Northern Arkansas, you still get rain, and this is again after the eclipse through Thursday at 4 p.m. So that's a computer model. This is the forecast. And I like the way this looks right now. If the computer wants to cooperate with me, it's going to flip over, trust me. There it is, rainfall forecast. So you use the color code here and here. You're looking at 3 inches to 5 inches, anywhere from a West Memphis to Little Rock to Mena line northward, and less in northern Arkansas. South of Little Rock, in a line from DeQueen to just south of Little Rock to Helena, West Helena, 5 inches, maybe as much as 7 inches. This will be over Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so it's spread out. It's spread out over the course of 3 days, which will hopefully minimize the flash flooding threat, but it's there. It's the growing season. The ground is absorbing water. It's spread out. So hopefully we won't have any major issues, but it is a possibility. We're going to be watching that for you. Cosmic brownies, check. Moon pies, check. Why am I reminded by that movie, Past the Ammo, from the 1980s? There's a thing about moon pies in that. And eclipse glasses. Yeah, I can't see anything. I remember I saw something, it was on another station, said, don't wear your eclipse glasses when driving. You think? Please don't do that. Please don't do that. All right, we've got you covered. Arkansas Storm Team and KARK. We're on the air live. Continuous local coverage that you'll only get on KARK from 11 a.m. all the way to 3 p.m. We've got you covered all over the state and beyond. All right? We're going to tell you everything that's going on. We're going to monitor the weather for you, the traffic, everything you need to know. And we're going to have a good time doing it because this is a happy event. Let's keep it that way. A happy event, and let's not have anything bad happen. So everybody be safe, be patient, but enjoy it, live in the moment. You know what I've been saying. All right. Thank you very much for your trust.